I was wondering when you'd show up.
I am here to ensure that you do your job, little human. Not do it for you. Subtle out. Very subtle.
Very subtle.
You must be wise.
Was he called Snotty?
The end is near.
That pig. Whoa, I almost picked the barrels.
Time is short, warrior.
That would have been a mistake.
Inventory orders. You've done well. Let's go. You've done well. Let's go. Blood for blood. Life for life. Let's go. Done well. Let's go. Done well. Done well. Let's go. Done well. Let's go.
I'm hoping for a proc before the tower gets the last hit. Oh, that'll do. Don't you get that last hit? Good. So far, so good. I'd say he's strong enough now to go for the grimoire. I mean, he's not really, but if you want to min-max in the grimoire, then yeah, I can get away with it. I'm waiting for these to stop surrounding me. Is it even worth to play Strength Heroes? Strength Heroes are the strongest heroes in the game. If you can have like unlimited stats. Come on, boys. You've done well. The book halves all of your stats, but then any kill you get after that point will increase your health and your mana by a small amount. But obviously you're getting quite a lot of kills, so... Life for life. Blood for blood.
Blood for blood. Taste the wrath. You've done well. You've done
Thanks.
well. Let's go. You've done 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 well.
Nesgrail's such a sort of motivational speaker, isn't he?
You've done well. You've done well. Let's go.
Gets you really
Done
pumped
well.
up.
Let's go. Time is short, warrior. You've done well. What are your orders? Time is short, warrior. Let's go. You've done well. Let's go. You've done well. Let's go. You've done well. Let's go. Let's go. You've done well. Let's go. You've done well. You've done well. Let's go.
Okay, we got a better spot now. Booker's still got half its health.
Our forces are under attack. Let's go. What are your orders? Time is short, warrior. What are your orders? I spoke to Thrall about approaching the land. Trust me, Thrall. Time is short, warrior. What are your orders? Time is short, warrior. I spoke to Thrall about the humans encroaching on our lands. I don't trust them at all. What are your orders?
Cleave will do 100% damage on the boss if you're attacking a minion nearby it. Or, it'll ignore the armor of the boss, but the boss doesn't necessarily have that much armor to be that scary in the first place. It's doable, but it depends on the amount of effort it requires to set it up in the first place. If you're going out of your way to position the minions next to the boss where you could have just hit the boss 4 times already, you're not going to do more damage that way, are you? Plus, there's an item later on that increases your damage done if you stay on the same target. So, eventually, I'm just going to stick on the boss or whatever.
Life for life.
Blood for blood. Good job there, Legolas. You're a true champion
Life for life.
of Overclocked Horde.
Well, blood for blood. Let's go. Let's go. You've done well. You've done well. Let's go. Let's go. You've done well. You've done well. Let's go. You've done well. Let's go.
I will just get the survivability items for now until I get past the rock golem level.
Time is short, warrior. Let's go.
There is a cheaper item over there with the crit. Or I could get double mask of death. Doesn't matter too much.
You've done well. Let's go. You've done well.
I think I may as well just go down and face them there.
You've done well. You've done well. Let's go. Life for life. Life for life. Let's go. You've done well. 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 You've done well. Let's go. You've done well. Let's go. Let's go. You've done well. You've done well. Let's go. Blood for blood. Blood for blood. Let's go. You've done well. You've done well. Let's go.
It's me trying to use the invulnerability boots. Good luck with that one there. I never save. I haven't actually managed to do anything yet. I actually managed. Oh, I think that shares a cooldown with that. That's why. No, it has used the heal as well. That's nice. It's amazing. Overclocked made changes to this map, but he never fixed the thing with the golems stun locking with their hell boulder. Funny that. That's the idea. Is it though? Is it? I don't know, it's not that much of a challenge. This was more of a challenge before when I skipped the armor buff. I've got 53 health per second thanks to this item. We're almost clear. There's something white on the map here. As if I own it. Oh, it's gone now.
You've done well. Let's go. Let's go. You've done well.
And then there's the barrel challenge, yeah, as well. You think it's quicker to... I think it is a bit quicker to click S, hold S. But I'm not sure how much.
Done well. Let's go.
We'll just get the amulet of spell shield, because it's another safety item.
You've done well. Let's go.
I don't... maybe you can do both. This is such a good map. It's so well made. And now Overclocked's tinkered with it, so now you know, it's really, really good. Oh, do I have the Nyx claws? I don't have Nyx claws. Only works on the same target though. Oh no, it doesn't actually. It's just as long as you're attacking. But I have maximum attack speed, so this isn't worth anything, is it? Because I've already got maximum attack speed.
What are your orders?
Well,
let's go.
Close to it anyway. Depending on what attack speed is in this, whether it's 2% or 1%.
You've done well. You've done well. Life for life.
Watch out for that serpent ward.
Let's go. Taste the wrath of the Lord. Time is short, warrior. Let's go.
Is that 15 gold for the
Done
boss?
well. What are your orders? What are your orders? Let's go. Done well. Done well. Let's go. Let's go. Time is short, warrior.
I'm holding down S as well, but I don't think it does work. That's me with the auto clicker and holding S, but the auto clicker's got precedence. So maybe if you hold down, no, that's me now holding down S. It seems the same speed. Doesn't seem any quicker.
Time is short, warrior. What are your orders? Time is short, warrior. You've done well. You've done well.
Well, you can say what you like, Big Bad, but I just tested it here and it didn't work.
You've done well.
And that's Grail wouldn't lie to me.
What are your orders?
Yeah, I think these are pretty much the best items to have. For safety, at least.
Time is short, warrior.
You can also have Mask of Death, but... The heavy swing, this could be good. Chance to stun. I might take that over the amulet.
Time is short. Done well.
Give the amulet. I don't know if I need this 100 health per second.
You've done well.
I'd probably
Let's
get
go.
like almost that much regeneration without the item. Because of just how much strength you get. Strength regeneration. Do I even need
Let's
this?
go.
That's 9,045 seconds.
Done well.
9,000. That's 100. So it'd need 91 seconds, would it? So this is better than that one.
You've done well. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Take your time. Look around.
You've done well.
What are your orders? You've done well.
Hello?
Time is short, warrior. What? What are your orders? Let's go.
What you want me to do?
Time is short, warrior.
Who you want me
What
to
are your
kill?
orders? Time is short, warrior. Done well.
Yeah, I like the stun.
Let's go.
Plus it increases my damage by 1.
You've done well.
I better go fight the guy before he gets into my base.
Roktaroga! Blood for blood.
He's just stun locked.
Time is short.
Oh, he managed to get something off there. But it didn't even work. Because I still got the spell of amulet. The amulet spell.
Let's go. You've done well.
Well, if I plan on perma-stunning, I don't need the return damage. So I'd actually
What are your orders?
get the item that Nick caused so much trouble, which is actually reduce the attack cooldown by
Done
15%.
well. Let's go. Time is short, warrior. Let's go.
Because then I can attack even quicker.
You've done well. Let's go.
Thanks.
You've done well. What are your
The book is regenning.
Let's go. You've done well.
What a good game this is. What a well-crafted map.
You've done well.
I have put an exorbitant amount of time into this map, not just in this version, Overclocked's balanced version, Kappa,
Sure.
but just all versions of this map. They sound like they're going "Wee" when they die. It's just a good map, you can't argue. I think it is, yeah. It's very addictive. There should be more maps like this. There's no such thing as wasting time on this map, random pick move. I've almost got level 100. There's still tons of bosses to go, so it's going to take a while. We've got Zombie, Grunt, and then Scenarios. And you don't fight these ones, as far as I know.
What are your orders?
Yeah. Why on earth would you ever mention UTD? That's pretty bad. Don't want to send people to sleep now, do you? I basically one-shot them all, don't I? Because they had 3,800 health.
Our forces are under
Legolas had to cheat to beat this map, using the old version. Why does Overclock do more damage than Satan?
What are your orders? Our forces are under attack. Time is short. Life for life.
I got a lock on him. Look at this lock.
What are your orders?
This item is ridiculously good. Even though it's only 35 seconds, you never know. It could be like a really important spell that you need to I mean, the last boss has sleep. I don't know if he's going to use it in single player, though. Go buy more strength. Maybe after the next bunch of kills.
Let's go. You've done well. Let's go. Let's go. You've done well. Let's go. You've done well. You've done well. Let's go. 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 Let's go. You've done well. Let's go. You've done well. You've done well. Let's go.
I'll go clear up these bad boys. Can't let them get too close to the main base.
Let's go. You've done well.
Imagine if you could do this in melee games. Just visit a shop and just spam times.
Let's go. Let's go. You've done well. Let's go. You've done well. You've done well. Let's go. Let's go. You've done well. You've done well. Let's go. Let's go.
See, with Reforged, I would have loved, like, the classic models, but, you know, basically what we got with Reforged, new models to essentially differentiate the difference between the characters. So instead of having a renegade wizard and an apprentice wizard, they're all the same model. They just got, like, slightly darker tone, or slightly larger, slightly smaller. Actually give us classic versions. I don't care about the new graphics, just give us these classic graphics. But see, we need more demon hunters. Female demon hunters and female death knights. And a door and a door! Ah.
Let's go. You've done well. Let's go. You've done well.
You could have higher details as well, but I don't know. The gameplay is the most important thing for me. That boss took loads of damage because of the cleave. Whoa. Ooh. Those poor bears. Should have fought twice before helping him out.
What are your orders? Let's go.
This dog would feel sick, to be honest, being around that many corpses. Classic orc. Just want to kill everything. This is now an AFK simulator.
Let's go.
Anyone has any? Does anyone have any fun stories to tell?
Well. Let's go. You've done well. You've done well. Let's go. You've done well. Let's go. Let's go. You've done well. You've done well. Let's go.
Maybe after this next pack, I'll go get some more strength.
You've done well.
Get barrels next time and try to make a maze. What do you mean next time?
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm not killing these fast enough.
You've done well. Let's go. Let's go. You've done well. Let's go. You've done well.
That's not the kind of story I was looking for, Eploa.
Let's go.
Mountain giants with their taunts.
Done well.
Click and use S, you can buy faster. I disagree.
Let's go. Let's go. Done well. I'm sure. Done well. Let's go.
There you go, that's
Your
better.
orders. Let's go. Taroga. Life for life. Blood for blood. Taroga. Taroga.
You can't kill mountain giants that quickly in melee though.
Let's go.
But they are really annoying in melee. They are this annoying in melee as well.
Blood for blood.
And you got to micro your units every single time. Recast all the micro you did on your units every single time they do taunt.
Well, let's go.
And each mountain giant gets 2 taunts with 1 click.
Life for life. Taroga.
Oh shit! Scenarios is here.
Let's go. Let's go. Done well. Let's go. Blood for blood. You've done well.
He's just tickling me at the moment. Rusty Mining Pick doing some good work. 21,000 crits.
I'm short, Lord. What are your orders? I'm short, Lord.
Yeah, he's got the 1,000 range.
I'm short.
He's a 1,000 range boy.
Let's go.
You've done well, so far. But the true test still lies before you.
What are your orders?
Alright, still going.
Let's go.
Quick, stop him. He's gonna one-shot my base.
You've done
Come
well.
here.
Let's go. You've done well. Let's go. You've done well. You've done well. Let's go. Let's go. You've done well. Let's go. You've done well. You've done well. Let's go.
And here was me thinking it might end when Cenarius fell.
You've done well. Let's go. Let's go.
So did you add these extra characters then, Overclocked?
What are your orders? You've done well.
He did. Lucky us. Maybe holding S is quicker, but sometimes it doesn't. It's really weird. I've come over here and I've held S and it's gone at the same pace as when I've done auto clicker. Yeah. The anti-armor item is ×5, dealing ×5 their armor as damage. And it's only a 20% chance. So if they have 100 armor, you can do 500 damage. But 500 damage in comparison to like 6,000 damage now isn't that much.
Let's go. You've done well. Let's go. You've done well. Let's go. You've done well.
Am I gonna
Done
watch
well.
the stream Grubby versus Happy?
Blood for blood.
Oh, I'll catch up on the Back to Warcraft guys when they're doing that.
You've done well.
Watch the FOD after they've played the games, so I can breeze through to the games. When you're casting, you do sometimes commit to saying things that aren't necessarily true, though,
Let's go. You've done well. Let's go.
in the heat of the
You've done
moment,
well.
or you're not
You've done
necessarily
well. Let's go.
in a position
Let's
to
go.
re-correct
You've done
yourself
well.
because there's too
Let's
much
go.
going on, so you
Blood
just
for
move on to the
blood.
next sentence. But Neo did say that Grubby was known more for his like tactical mind, I suppose, more than his micro.
You've done well.
He's actually
Let's go.
very good
You've done well. Let's go.
thinking on the fly, but I think Grubby's actually got some of the best micro out there. I think his micro is like very, very, very high. I think the only better micro out there is essentially like Happy or Imphy, Foe, you know, those kind of categories, perhaps Moon, but not necessarily. But even then, on top of that, Grubby's micro seems to be more along the lines of highly creative, that a lot of people wouldn't necessarily use to get the most out of certain circumstances.
You've done well.
This is getting really gory now, isn't it? Happy has a very unique style of micro that I just don't think many people can actually match. Like, his APM, it just sort of allows him to reach essentially things that you just shouldn't be able to do. He doesn't seem to, like, you know, go out of his way to do flashy things like Grubby does. That's what I think is a bit of a difference. Like, even though Grubby's micro might not necessarily be as good as Happy's, he sort of beats Happy in certain aspects because of how flashy he can be in the heat of the moment and creative. But if it just comes down to flat out pure micro to win the fight or to do the job, then yeah, Happy is just on a ridiculous level. That I don't even think like the Asians compete versus Happy, to be honest with you. Oh, I almost let's not have that on copy and paste, just in case that actually ends up working. Last thing I want to do is type repick now at this point. I got 260 lumber to spend, so maybe I should try to dip back. Did you increase the amount of mob spawns? You did, because this isn't like none of this was existed beforehand. So I consider Happy the best in the world right now. I would, yeah. That's not to say that Infi and Foe aren't like near the level or just almost on the same level. I would consider Happy to be the best in the world though, personally.
What are your orders?
I just can't let them get too close though. It's not worth it for tomes. If they one-shot my base or something, which they pretty much... They'll get close to it. It's easier to auto-click though, than to hold. You remember when, before Reforged, we couldn't even hold a button to do like mass tomes or whatever. You had to sort of continuously press it. So you didn't even have that as a feature. So there were some good things that did come from Reforged, just not that many. I think it's lagging the game a little bit buying all those tomes. Because I think it just creates them on the spot. I'm not sure if Overclocked put the trigger in to actually remove the tomes once they've been created. That's how it used to work, by the way. Whenever you bought a tome, it would still exist. It's this tiny little thing. It's got reduced down in size to be like absolutely tiny, but it's still technically there. Like you can see some of them where my cursor is. Nazgrel's currently in the way, but you can actually see them. See, it's not going that fast this time, and I'm holding it down. But there. They kind of disappear after a while, but they're still kind of there, I think. If I look away, maybe... Yeah, if I look away, I can buy them quicker. Oh my god, it's like Warcraft 1! I wish I could redo my Warcraft 1 video on YouTube. Obviously, it's a bit hard to do. If I did, like, I don't think it would get, like, as many views, anywhere near as many. It's, like, close to 1 million, I think, at this point. But I had to spend a fair bit of my Warcraft 1 gameplay looking away from what it was I was doing, because the way the game worked is all of the peons that were mining gold, etc. would essentially negatively influence the frame rate of the game. So if you look at them, like if I look at my character, you can see it goes slower. If I look off the screen, look how much faster the tomes are going down now. So I had to do a lot of that when I was playing Warcraft 1. Two more bosses to go in this epic journey. I wonder how many people have fallen asleep to this video if this is on YouTube.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hell Creep, very inventive name. They would get us slower if you looked at them. Yeah. Yeah, the gameplay would be slower. So if I wanted to get a good economy going, I had to like look in the corner of the screen, which was just pure dark. So the peasants would move quicker, because you could see on the minimap they were starting to move faster when I wasn't looking at them. Have you tried Legion TD Mega? I personally am not a fan of it, but it's interesting. Really terrific? You're a subscriber. I got like 49 videos on Legion TD on YouTube. Legion TD.
Time is short, warrior.
Should I ban Terrific?
Let's go.
I can feel the frame rate dropping. Yeah, we're down to 30 and it's like single player and there's nothing to look at. Yep.
Let's go. You've done well. You've done well.
The Mega version is different. No, it's not.
You've done well.
You're probably thinking of a different one than Mega.
Let's go.
It's 95% damage reduction at the moment, this amount of armor.
Let's go. You've done well. You've done well. Let's go. Let's go. You've done well.
Hello. Watch out for that anti-magic shell. Oh, there it is. I guess I can't cast spells on him anymore.
What are your orders? What are your orders?
Got almost as much health as the boss now at this stage. There we go. Now we have.
Time is short.
I've only got half the damage. It's not even that much less.
What are your orders?
I've got double the armor.
Time is short, warrior. Time is short, warrior.
Ah.
You've done well. Let's go. Let's go. You've done well.
We get more from the grimoire as well because we killed a hero. Times 20 the effect. So that's 100 health. 200 mana.
You've done well.
I'm holding down S as well at the same time, but I don't feel like it stacks really.
More lumber is
Well, if you
required.
think they're gonna rush, you might want to build something.
Chair.
Let's go.
Share. Thank you very much there,
Done
Torch
well.
Thief.
Let's go.
Thank you kindly. The Book of Eli is almost up to 100% health.
Time is short, warrior.
Time is short. How long have we been here though?
Let's go. You've done well. You've done well. Let's go. What are your orders? What are your orders? Time is short, warrior. I spoke to Thrall about the humans encroaching on our lands. I don't trust them at all. Let's go. You've done well.
Are the orcs Americans? Or essentially British before they became American? Because they invaded, didn't they? The natural lands of the humans, which the humans in this case are like the Native Americans. And then you get those Americans that tell like, sometimes tell like the Native Americans to go back where they came from or something like that. That's always a bit funny. It's kind of embarrassing. You feel almost embarrassed for the people if they weren't so ignorant. Hey, we got boss. We're not even got to go for another round. This is it now, boys. Get the health regen.
Life for life.
Blood for blood.
What are your orders? Blood for blood.
The epic fight. This is what it's all been leading to. Oh, frost armor slowing down my attacks. Very cheeky. This is the God of Hell 3.
What are your orders? Time is short, warrior.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
What are your orders?
Overclock's not going to come through the portal, is he?
You've done well. You've done well. Let's go.
Oh no.
Life for life.
Sorry, Medivh. Now we've got Satan to fight versus.
Time is short, warrior. You've done well. Blood for blood. Let's go.
Yeah, I
Let's
should
go.
probably kill Overclocked.
Done well.
'Cause he's probably going to try to do a
well.
animation or something like that.
What are your orders? Taste the
He's
wrath.
hiding like a coward.
You've done well. Life for life.
He can't be attacked.
Ah! Blood for blood. Let's go. You've done well. You've done well. Life for life.
Oh, no.
Time is short.
No. You can't attack him.
Taroga! Blood for blood. Taroga! Taste the wrath of the Lord.
He's got 1,000 armor.
Time is short, warrior. Life for life. Let's
We'll
go.
cleave him,
Let's go.
maybe.
You've done well.
Hang on a second.
You've done well. Let's go. Let's go. You've done well. You've done well. Let's go.
Is it divine?
What are your orders?
Is he giving himself divine? He's giving himself divine armor. How do you have the time to do that?
Let's go. You've
Right,
done
we should
well.
have the cleave now from this position. I'm not seeing his health drop though.
Your orders.
But he should be in range for cleave.
What are your orders? Let's go. You've done well. You've done well. Let's go. Let's go. You've done well. Let's go. You've done well. Blood for blood. You've done well. Let's go.
You can see the cleave is actually hitting Overclocked. See? See the little green splatters?
Time is short, warrior.
Classic Overclock cheating.
Taroga! You've done well. Life for life. Blood for blood. Taroga! What are your orders? Blood for blood. Let's go. Taste the wrath of the Horde. Life for life. Taroga! Time is short, warrior. Blood for blood. Taroga! Let's go. Life for life. Taste the wrath of the Horde. Taroga!
Okay.
Life for life. Blood for blood.
Even with the cheat, you can't kill him. Was it worth it? You have to wonder when you get to the end of it all. I guess that's up to you guys to decide. That's 8 bosses survive. It only took 48 minutes.